If you stop generating and converting leads today, your entire real estate business would collapse in 30 days. And most agents are way closer than they think. Now, I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying it because it's fixable. And today I'm going to show you just the 2 jobs that every single realtor actually has. The only 2 that produce income, and how to structure your week around them so that you're never just busy again. Now, this isn't theory. This is the actual operating system behind every predictable real estate business. Now, I've watched this play out for years with new agents, experienced agents, and top producers. The agents who struggle aren't lazy and they aren't dumb. They're just focused on everything except the 2 things that really matter. So let's simplify this. Every realtor has 2 responsibilities, not 10, not 20, just 2. Job number 1 is lead generation. Job number 2 is lead conversion. That's the business. Everything else you do sits downstream from those 2 jobs. Now, I already hear the pushback. Yeah, but I have open houses. Yeah, but I've got signs to put up. Yeah, but I've got buyers to show and listings to take. Hey, look, I get it. Those things are real, but they're not the business. They are the result of the business working. No lead generation, that leads to no signs, no listings, and no open houses. Just a very clean car and a very empty pipeline. Now, here's the biggest lie in real estate: the busy agent. Busy feels productive. Busy feels responsible. Busy feels like progress. But most busy work is just activity, motion, noise, distraction. Now, I've watched agents spend entire days reorganizing their CRM, tweaking Canva templates, cleaning up their Google Drive, planning instead of actually doing and executing, and not create a single new conversation. Busy work is safe. Busy work avoids rejection. Busy work hides the truth. But busy work doesn't feed your family. It doesn't build leverage, and it doesn't create predictable income. Only lead generation and conversion can do that. All right, so lead generation is the oxygen of your business. No oxygen and everything else dies. Lead generation is any activity that creates a new or renewed conversation with a client. It's not about fancy tactics, it's all about consistency. So here's a simple checklist. Not once in a while, daily or weekly, sending 5 thoughtful messages to your database, writing handwritten notes, posting short form content, making follow-up calls, reaching out to past clients, running open houses with intention, recording market updates, adding value in community groups, DMing people who engage with your content consistently, and then sending emails at least twice a month. Now, here's the truth. A disciplined agent with average tactics will beat a talented, inconsistent agent every single time. So why do agents avoid lead gen? Because it's uncomfortable, because it creates accountability, because the scoreboard is visible. Busy work hides you. Lead generation exposes you. And when the pipeline is empty, the bank account usually agrees. All right, this is where most agents lose the most money. They generate the lead and then they freeze. Conversion is everything that happens between, "Hey Kelly," and "We'd like to hire you." Conversion includes scripts, objection handling, follow-up systems, video messages, appointment setting, confidence in your value. Now, most agents don't fail here because they're bad. They fail because they don't practice. They walk into conversations hoping authenticity will save them. And let me tell you, hope is not a strategy. You only fear conversations that you're not prepared for. So when you internalize objections, you stop freezing. When you practice your value, you stop discounting. When you follow a structured follow-up plan, you stop losing deals and clients. Conversion isn't magic. It's reps, repetitions. Just like in the gym. Open houses, they only exist because you generated and converted a lead. CMAs, someone raised their hand first and asked you to come and list their property. Signs, lock boxes, and photos, all downstream from that conversion. Your entire business flows from these 2 jobs. Remove lead generation and conversion and everything collapses. Nothing else produces revenue. Nothing else matters. All right, let's make this practical. Here is a simple weekly rhythm. Daily, 60 to 90 minutes of lead generation, 20 to 30 minutes of follow-up and conversion, and 90 minutes of content creation. On the weekly, review your pipeline, identify where deals are leaking, practice real objections, set intentional appointments. Now look, this isn't motivation, it's just math. Do this consistently and your business has no choice but to grow. Strip away the noise, the tools, the shiny objects, and your business comes down to 2 questions. Number 1, can you consistently create opportunities? And number 2, can you skillfully convert them? Master those and your business becomes predictable. Ignore them and nothing else matters. You don't need more apps, you don't need better leads, you need discipline in the only 2 jobs that matter: lead generate and lead convert every single day. All right, if you feel like this helped you, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Let's stop being busy and actually start building.